Wait a minute. Hold on, dog.
Ain't shit for that. Boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
What's up, man?
Weezy's back.
Weezy's back.
I'm back, big baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on, dog.
Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Come on, bro. That man dead.
That's Usher, though.
Hi, my name is Teddy.
That's Usher part.
Jeff, give me your winner or loser of the week.
My winner of the week is Young Damson Idris. Put on the acting clinic in the Snowfall finale.
Yeah.
Snowfall was hard.
Shout out to my barber.
He ain't watch a minute of Snowfall.
He ain't watched a minute of it. Shout out to my barber. Told me.
Juan Joe said something?
Juan Joe said, man, I was watching by myself. I almost shed a tear. I said, you know what, Joe? I'm going to be real. My fourth time watching, I was right there with you.
Nah, for real. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like we went to school with
Franklin.
Like we knew him.
Franklin.
We knew Saint.
He died.
Yeah.
We knew Saint. Nah, he didn't die.
Yeah.
Did you? I thought you watched it.
I'm asking.
It's a mic.
Hold on, dog.
You're on a podcast. What you got, man? Win or lose of the week?
Dillon Brooks my loser of the week. He
Damn.
He
that's the. Is that on the? That's on the.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, no.
I ain't get a grade this week. We starting with already.
Oh, it wasn't on there.
You say it one more time. I'm gonna sing this Usher verse. I promise. I'm dying to sing.
I bet.
Yeah.
My winner or loser of the week. NBA playoff fans, man. Okay. Brand new. Hey, having convos. People that just started watching the NBA this week, man. Hard to watch, man. Spoiler alert. This is a different game than a regular season NBA game, dog. Watch more regular season basketball, guys. Please.
It's great basketball.
Yeah, watch regular season. Yeah. You get in here and you just now start watching it and you feeling as if you know everything. No. This is a different situation.
Acting like players from 2017, 2018, like it ain't 5 years
Somebody
ago.
said Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the league. For what? How?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on, dog. Who said that? Who said that, Kawhi? No, who said that?
That was good. Y'all let that shit go, man.
No, I said, who said that?
Let's go, cameraman. Let's go, dog.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
I already wrote. You was on.
Right. Greetings and salutations. I'd like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Tell me what you want.
Man.
Tell me what you need. You'll be tired of me.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a good one, dog. Episode 465, guys. We're breaking down the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Kick it off, Weezy. Best of the week, man. What you got?
Oh, man. Football season started this week, baby. It's draft week.
Oh, okay.
It's draft week.
Okay, it is.
Spring games was going on last weekend. Dillon come on spring game this weekend. Yeah. It's draft week, baby. Football. My season starts this week.
Today. In Glorilla voice.
Today. What you got, Jeff?
Today. Big fight weekend. Big fight weekend. Now we talking. Finally, big fight weekend. Yeah. Javante Tank Davis versus King Ryan Garcia. Big fight weekend. Somebody gotta go. Tanking 5.
Tanking 5?
Knockout.
Let's put a bet in, Jeff.
Hey, man.
Let's put it on the board.
No, Jeff, let's put a bet in on that one. He did pick a winner. Wait a minute.
Nah, all jokes aside, it's gonna be a really good fight. I do really think Tank wins that fight. But
in 5?
Nah, I'm really being silly, but I think Tank wins that fight. We finally get treated to the big fight, the undefeated fight that we want to see. And everybody else is feeling the pressure, looking at you, Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. Y'all got the rest of the year to make it work. Devin Haney, looking at you too. Got the fight on the table. Let's get the rest of them going.
Let's put a critical plate on it.
Oh, who you got?
I'm going with other dude.
I can do that. We can make that happen.
Critical plate.
Lamb chop.
Lamb chop. Woo.
Stuffed chicken.
I want the medium. I want the medium tenders.
I ain't gonna
mac
lie.
And cheese.
I ain't gonna lie.
As long as it's mac and cheese involved.
I ain't gonna lie. He might not pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We went out to eat last time. He didn't pay. I'm gonna be real. He
As
ain't
long
pay.
as mac and cheese involved. You want Ryan Garcia too? Yeah. All right, I got you.
And we got half on that.
Oh no! Wait.
Now you can have my meal.
Come
You got one meal, bro.
We'll talk, man.
Let's work out the particulars later. Yeah.
Hey, so my best of the week. Can I have two?
Go right ahead.
Okay. My first one is Fast 11, man. Director Justin Lin confirmed that the 11th film in the core, the Fast and the Furious franchise, will be indeed the final installment. Look at God.
Look at God.
Yes.
God. Jesus.
Yes.
God. Look at me.
There's a God
How much more this?
somewhere.
We're blessed in the city.
How much more?
We're blessed in the field.
Won't he do it?
Won't
Won't
he
he
do
do it? Man, thank you, Jesus.
How much more of that? They done jumped off
Yeah,
planes.
man, come on, man.
They done drove
Shit.
through the
They done been drifting in Tokyo.
Tokyo Drift.
drifted.
Yeah.
They done,
Yeah.
They was in space.
I'm pretty sure they was in
Jesus
space.
Christ, man.
They've done everything.
I stopped after 2.
Lucas done cut his hair, grew his hair back.
Luda cut his hair, grew his hair back. Yeah, nah, it's been a lot.
And
It's
my number,
been a long day.
bro,
Without
this
you, my
is a
friend.
sports podcast,
What you
man.
talking? I'm just
You've been
to the
singing
moment.
all day.
Oh!
bro. My bad, man. Paywall, my bad. My second one is Snowfall. It's great. Ending.
Oh man, what a
Watching it live with commercials was trash.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have did that. It was trash. But I don't understand why people want to say to go out like Cleo. He went out like how he was supposed to go out. Way more realistic. Great show. Is it better than The Wire?
Whoo, that's a hot take.
Is it better than The Wire?
It's definitely number 2, and no questions asked. They're number 1 and 2.
Who's number 3?
That's what I'm saying. In that genre, they're 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And the rest of it is just fighting for the. Nobody else is even close to those two.
If they're just black
Drug
dramas.
dramas.
Is it better than Power?
Yes.
Season 5, if it didn't have that damn tiger,
if it wasn't for the tiger, if it wasn't for the damn tiger,
this would have been the one.
Yeah.
This would have been the one.
if the tiger hurts.
Yeah.
They exercised the demon of the tiger in this season, but it still
Snowfall.
hurts it against the wire.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm hot as you. You should have put me on Snowfall.
We talked about it. We done the show for a long time. Yeah. Anyway, worst of the week, Jeff. Talk to me.
Man, I was just leaving the barbershop, so I got to pick my words here nice because I know he's listening. Had a gentleman who listened to the show, tried to explain to me why the Jets would have been better off trading or signing Jimmy Garoppolo instead of pursuing Aaron Rodgers. They would go further with Jimmy Garoppolo than Aaron Rodgers.
Jimmy got sold now.
This is
my quarterback.
This is why I
That's my
don't.
quarterback.
I'm not trying to be bougie. I'm not trying to be uppity. But that's why I don't talk sports with any and everybody. Because sometimes you run into stuff like Jimmy Garoppolo is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
What you got, Weezy?
My worst of the week?
Yeah.
NBA injuries, man. Playoffs. What the hell are you looking at, bro?
I'm just trying to see what's going on. Well, hey, listen. If my shit look like that, now real quick. I know. No. What I'm saying is, if my shit look like that, this should be a 30-minute show, boy.
This is just the intro, John.
I know
This is
it
just the
is.
intro.
I know. I'm getting to the next page.
Get your hands off my stuff.
Hey,
This
that's
just the
not
intro.
for them.
No, this
You're not
is
here
it.
for me.
I can't touch your stuff. I can't hit you. I can't touch your stuff. What's up? Huh? Hey, it's just my
I
property.
apologize, bro.
If someone come in your house, what you gonna do?
No,
Let them light. Slay pop that light. It's my property. Ain't over here all in my Kool-Aid, bro.
You don't know the flavor, do it?
Yeah.
Worst of the week.
Damn.
Worst.
NBA injuries, bro.
He said you in his Kool-Aid. That's the funniest shit.
You gonna call truce?
You
I'm
got
gonna get your lick back.
No. I'm gonna get mine back for sure.
Okay, for sure.
Okay. Now he got. What's your
He said injuries, bro.
Okay. My worst of the week. God damn.
I threw you out.
Nah, man. I don't even want to talk about it.
What?
Florida games football. We're done.
Yeah, in the shithole.
We're done. I ain't gonna dance. I ain't gonna dance this shit.
I hate when they do this.
I ain't gonna
Here's the
dance.
thing, though.
We're in trouble.
Here's the thing.
We
I
are
hate
in
when you do
trouble.
this because when they come out and beat horrible, man, so we supposed to be bad.
Shit.
Like y'all supposed. And then when Vanderbilt beat them, I hate that.
I'm terrified. We might win 3 games.
It's the coach fault.
Should be sinking.
It's
Should be sinking.
the coach fault.
We're in the project living.
Welcome to the project.
Project living. I'm terrified.
Glad to have you back.
Boy, our spring game was 10-7, boy.
That's tough.
10-7 in the spring game.
I know one thing. Since we talking college football, I know the Seminoles open up the season. Number 14 gets number 4. Game of the week.
Who y'all open up against?
LSU.
Brian, yeah,
Y'all won't win that
quarterback.
game.
They're gonna kick y'all ass.
Y'all
We
won't
we
win
got
that
Jordan
one.
Travis. We gonna win that one. We got Jordan Travis. We gonna win that. Jordan
They
Travis.
got Jalen Dean.
Jordan Travis gonna sit for the Heisman.
It's gonna be
Put that on board.
Oh, hey, all right.
Jordan Travis will sit for that. I say he win. He will sit.
Where's that game
for the
gonna be
Heisman.
at? Last year was in a
It's neutral. It's gonna be neutral side again.
Yeah, y'all opened up with them last year too.
Mm-hmm. It's two game contract. No, we opened with LSU. We beat LSU last year. Yeah, we beat LSU last year.
People
the
leaving.
first time they
People leaving Dillon too right now.
We beat LSU last year.
Smoking the city up there
They
too.
gotta get through the first 4 games. Colorado be all right. Let's move on.
Yeah.
J-Ho
Yes, sir.
and Weezy. Do you guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is none other than Dillon Brooks.
It is. The cameraman's guy, Dillon Brooks. Never been one to shy away from controversy. He's not starting now, guys. The Grizzlies forward put on a trash-talking clinic against LeBron James and the Lakers on Wednesday night during their 103-93 Game 2 win, getting into a number of confrontations with James as he guarded him for the most part of the night. After the game, Brooks was asked about back-to-back and back-and-forth games with LeBron James, and he said, and I quote, "I don't care. He's old. I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40 points." End quote. Now, James did score a game high 28 points on 52% shooting from the field, with much of that scoring with Brooks defending him. Brooks finished the game, if you want to know, 12 points on 5 for 14 shooting in 23 minutes. Guys.
Yeah.
Come on, Dillon Brooks, man. Now, there was a point in time of our generation, I don't want to sound old, but there was a Kobe stopper. There was
been
also
past
Michael
that.
Pietrus, yes.
Yeah, Michael Pietrus.
Rajah
Bell.
He's out there fouling. Ron Artest, you know.
Yeah.
But it never wasn't anybody that wasn't significant. This is a turd basketball player saying that.
LeBron always get those though.
Kobe did too.
He had Deshaun Stevenson.
Yeah, he had Deshaun Stevenson too.
Jason Terry wasn't a turd, but he had Jason Terry.
Yeah, Jason Terry wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But LeBron he was so mad, Jay had to make a diss song about Deshaun Stevenson. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
LeBron also
time.
had Lance. He also had Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, that was more of Lance. It was more about Lance.
Lance wanted all the
Lance
smoke.
was blowing in his ear. That's weird.
Yeah.
You don't blow in the grown
born
ears.
It's born
He
ready.
born ready
It's
though. He born ready.
Born
He
ready.
was born ready.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm
Not for
saying. There's a difference between LeBron James and Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant though. When Kobe had these problems, he's like, okay, Michael Pietrus 50. Rajah Bell 50. You know what I'm saying? Brian got to go get 40. As we record this, they hadn't played their Saturday game. But I hope LeBron go get 50 on his head, at least 40.
I just hope LeBron don't tear the transmission up trying to go get
true.
Don't go tear the transmission up.
You better top his fluids off.
no,
Pause.
for real.
Yeah.
You better top the fluids
Yeah.
off. You can pause again.
Yeah,
Right?
get a good oil change.
Yeah.
Pause again, great dad.
But you got
You know you going to change that oil.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah. Take that to Dillon Brooks. It's in Memphis.
I'll holler at him.
That's your man.
No. I got that one. I got that one. No, I don't need you. I don't need you on this one. I don't need you. No, I don't need you on this one.
Big
I got
Memphis.
this. Yeah.
Big.
Too late.
You got ready to get started the first half.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. Nah. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What he do?
Wiz, I know you got in trouble a lot in school, didn't you? You stayed in trouble.
Hey, what's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, I can just tell.
I'm just saying, what's that got to do with
Watch what? I ain't watching a damn thing.
I asked you.
okay.
I ain't tell you to watch nothing.
I was just making sure.
Yeah,
but I just
don't watch me.
question.
Don't watch TV.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
Yeah, but what's up? What that got to do?
No,
with anything?
I could tell that you got on teachers' nerves.
You got teach theirs too.
I doubt. Nah, I'm solid. Teachers love me.
That's what they say.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's kick the first
Teachers
half
fit,
off, man. No, you know what? We can't. You're right. Where can they find you on social media, Weezy?
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you. Talk to me, Jeff.
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure, I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, guys. Have a conversation on
Yeah.
Twitter. It's basketball.
Yeah.
It's basketball season.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Baby, you the reason.
Yeah. Big fight weekend.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Jeff. Let's kick the first half off, man, with some NBA talk. The Athletic recently surveyed 108 current players, nearly 1/4 of the league. They granted anonymity to give players the freedom to answer honestly without fear of, any smut being put on their names from their teammates. Now, players from rival teams and league officials as well. Let's go through the results, guys, starting off with the first one. The first one we have here is you're building a roster from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going with first? Number one on this list with Giannis Antetokounmpo, 52%. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, everybody needs Shaq.
You hated that.
Jokic, second, 8.7.
Would you look at that?
3 is Luka, 6.3. 4 is Steph at 5.8. And 5 is Embiid at 5.8 as well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Mr. Overrated himself got 52% of the vote.
This is the thing about Giannis.
52.
He's going to play hard.
Got 49. Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying. You said he overrated. We got 52% of the vote. Who voted though? Nick.
That was just in the intro. It's 108 current players. 108 of them. That's 1/4 of the league. Can't remember. All right.
I kind of agree with this poll.
Oh, Giannis, because he's a selfless guy.
Plays hard.
Plays hard.
Plays both sides of the
Plays both sides of the ball. Yeah, everybody will want to. I understand if you want to play with him, but
It's a big matchup problem.
huge. Yeah, he's a matchup problem for sure.
Yeah, I mean, no argument for me from this.
Yeah, it's first time since 2019 doing this, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool to see. The next one is the most overrated player. If we were just going, it's a bunch of different people, but the number one seed is 31%. Everybody got one vote, but coming in with the most, other than other, is Trae Young at 14.8%, and Julius Randle 7%, Pascal Siakam 7%, Jimmy Butler 5.6%, Rudy
Paul.
Gobert. What?
Chris Paul had 5.2%.
Okay. Yeah. That's way down the
Yeah,
list.
5.2, 5.6. Yeah, right there.
He's 100 years old. Why'd you bring that up?
I was just saying, make sure we got there. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we're going to talk about Trey, and I know we just want to talk about Chris Paul.
I'm
Dylan
just
Book got a
saying.
vote, too.
He
was in the other.
Yeah.
They listen to others on
He
that.
trying to 8-mile you right now. He trying to 8-mile.
You trying to get ahead of it.
trying to 8-mile you.
Clearly.
3-1-3.
The Bears players had a real good year.
Trying to 8-mile you right
Yeah, I mean, okay. But, most overrated player is Trae Young.
Just 14%. That's
the highest number.
That's 4 votes.
That's the highest number
That is the highest number.
of everybody. There ain't no way around it.
Out of
It's the highest
108,
number.
he had 4 votes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Not to say that this, man.
Yeah.
Trae Young is good. Nobody's saying that. He's just not the best player on his team. And that's okay. That's okay. That's totally fine. Yeah, Duncan Robinson got a vote. It's okay. The most
Your man's got a vote, too. A couple of votes. Austin Reeves for the Lakers got a couple of votes.
shit,
Only one I don't agree with on here is Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler is
Is he?
he's probably personal. And he only shows up in the playoffs, really. Regular season, he just don't care. He's going through the motions.
I can see other players not liking Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, for sure. He's not a likable guy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Karl
Trae Young
Towns,
not like-
probably one of these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So what's must be very likable.
Giannis.
You know, the guy that plays for I don't even want to say his name. Who plays for Philly right now?
Joel Embiid,
No, not Joel.
James
PJ
Harden,
Tucker? Tyrese Maxey?
Tyrese Maxey,
No,
Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris. He must be very likable.
People doesn't probably think about it.
Nah, he was on there. He got a vote. He got a vote.
He got a vote.
He got a vote.
Yeah.
Move right along to the most underrated player. A lot of others there, but to receive the highest number was Drew Holiday at 17%, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 11%, Mikal Bridges 5.2, my guy, and Jalen Brunson 4%. A lot of guys underrated.
Yeah.
I get it, but Drew Holiday, which I've been saying ad nauseum for the past 7 years, who I think is the best player on the Milwaukee Bucks franchise, is Drew Holiday. Very underrated. I think he will get an All-NBA this year. The reason Ja Morant won't get one is Drew Holiday, which sucks.
I ain't saying nothing.
Right. Moving on to the next is the best defender. When you say, again, Drew Holiday wins at 28%. Lou Dort, 11%. And the next person with a vote is Brooke Lopez, 8%.
And Marcus Smart right there with him.
Yeah. Marcus Smart, yeah.
Defensive player of the year last year.
Yeah, defensive player of the year last year. Shouldn't have got that. But Drew Holiday should have won a defensive player of the year before Marcus Smart. We can't say that though, right? He's a better defender. Yeah. If 28% of the NBA in this vote goes to Drew Holiday, it kind of lets you know that he's strapped.
Drew gets overshadowed because of Lopez and because of Giannis.
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with Lopez. It got more than Giannis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just about the team as a whole. They get credited as team defense.
Great defense. Yeah, for sure. The next is the GOAT, which is the greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. Everybody picked Jordan, and LeBron was second.
Yeah. But LeBron's closed the gap.
In
2019, it was 72 to 18% or something like that. Yeah. He's closed the gap this particular vote. So it's 56 to like 30 something.
Yeah.
Kobe got 6%. Shout out to Kobe.
Yeah.
Getting 6%.
Yeah, I get it. Everybody loves LeBron, but you got to realize too, a lot of these guys in this NBA, they love LeBron a little bit more because he's there. Kobe Bryant, he's there. Michael Jordan. So it's a younger league. Yeah. Move right along to coach. The next one is MVP. Who is the MVP? At a 50% clip, Joel Embiid. Second, Nikola Jokic at 25. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 25 or 15%, and Jason Tatum at 4%. This is right. This should be back to back. Yeah. Kevin Durant came out and said Embiid should have won after he messed up his knee. He should have won MVPs back to back. Yeah. Next up is coach you want to play for. Number one is Pop at 25%.
I wouldn't want to play for Pop. If I was a player, I would want to play for Pop.
I wouldn't. I would want to play for Steve Kerr, who came in at 13%. Pop. And third is Spoelstra.
I would want to play with Pop or Ty Lue.
Ty Lue for sure. Ty Lue seems like a good coach to play for. Yeah. But give me Kerr. I love Doc. Doc is one of my favorite coaches.
I like Spoelstra.
You like Spoelstra?
Doc's voice is good on my nerves. So.
Yeah.
Doc's voice is real.
Yeah. And Doc could say some slick shit too.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. Why are you on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. And the next one up is coach you at least want to play for, Tom Thibodeau.
That's. I think that's everybody.
43%, dog. I mean, he run you into the ground.
That was Did you read some of the comments on these?
I did.
Yeah, they were agreeing with you on that.
Yeah,
he's gonna run you into the
ground. He gonna run you into the ground, Jack.
Yeah,
he only played like 7 players. It's crazy. And the bonus question is, what's the biggest issue facing the league? Number one is officiating at 25%, and load management is at 21% a second. Officiating is trash. Yeah, it's bad officiating going on, especially in these playoffs. Yeah.
Rules are being written on the floor, it seems like, certain times.
Yeah.
It's tough. But if you get a chance to read that article, the comments are hilarious. Rudy Gobert caught strays across the board.
Oh, they love
across.
They love to hate him. Oh, yeah. The arena with the best fans, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
Celtics, arena with the worst fans, the Hornets, the worst ref, Scott Foster. Yeah. And last but not least, who talks the most trash on the court? This is easy. Draymond Green. Yeah. 2 is Pat Bev. 3 is Dillon Brooks, the wrestler.
That's about right.
And last but not least, 4, Devin Booker.
Yeah, I can see Devin Booker. Did you see the one who least likely to fight? You least likely you want to fight?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Steven Adams. Shout out to Steven Adams.
Yeah, and they said James Johnson. Got the black belt.
You don't want to run up on James Johnson.
Ooh, not no.
Speaking of most hated in this room, let's move on to the NFL. My guy, the redemption story. They wrote him off, cameraman. They wrote him off. Said it was over with.
Jeff, nobody wrote him off.
Oh, I've been doing this show for a little bit of time. This show wrote him off in Alabama.
I didn't write him off.
Oh, Weezy.
I agree. No. I don't think he's a good quarterback today.
Well, you standing on it. You standing on it.
There's another bad take. Anyway, my guy. Redemption story. Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles signed a 5-year, $255 million contract extension with the Philadelphia Eagles, including a $23 million signing bonus. $179 million of that is guaranteed. You hear that, cameraman? Guaranteed. Weezy.
Yes, sir.
Is this a huge deal or a big deal?
Big deal, man. Big deal for Jalen Hurts to get one of the richest contract in NFL history. $51 million annually.
Yes, sir.
He got $109 million at signing.
Talk to me.
Something like that.
Talk to me.
So from going from 2020 to, as a rookie deal, signing a 4-year deal at $6 million to getting this. He was number 2 in quarterback he was number 2 in the league this year from ratio from touchdowns to interceptions. He deserves a contract. He deserved a contract.
Yeah. What you got to say, J-Ho?
I think it was smart, man, to get it done now. Expensive as it might be. Smart to get it done now, taking advantage of a team motivated to get a deal before Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson, if he ever gets one. The hard part is what comes next, guys. How do you replace Lane Johnson, Jason Kelce over the next couple of years? Do you plan on playing Devontae Smith? If you get younger, you have to also take care of your corners, your edge rushers. Mm-hmm. What does that mean, man? How does that look for the Eagles long term, signing a guy to the richest contract? I don't know. It didn't go well for the Dallas Cowboys. It did.
Shout out to Jalen Hurts. But think about this, y'all. So with this deal, him being the richest, right? So that makes Patrick Mahomes right now the eighth. He has the eighth biggest contract in the NFL, and he's wrapped up for another 8 years.
Yeah, they did it right.
They're gonna sign. They're gonna have 10 more banners get thrown up there, man. Because they can put people around them.
Yeah,
they got locked up for 8 more years.
Yeah. Shout out to Patrick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
A lot more.
They wrote him off, cameraman.
Oh shit, you ain't even talking about nothing. This is the thing. They gonna in a couple of weeks. They're going to give – he's still talking about writing them off. They're going to give Joe Burrow them $55 million. Justin Herbert will get close to 52, and he'll be third or fourth. And Pat Mahomes
just like what Mike Conley did.
It'll be this summer.
They're going to sign this.
Yeah, no, it's
going to be this summer.
Don't you worry about it.
No, shit. You get rid of Jalen Hurts this early.
Cincinnati probably gonna go ahead and get it taken.
Anyway,
they probably gonna get it taken care of. Like you gonna wait. You're not Baltimore and wait till the last minute.
55 a year for Joseph. Yeah. Herbert get 52. Yeah. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk some soccer, guys. The wife of PSG star Achraf Hakimi, his wife Hiba, walked away from divorce court with nothing after learning that Hakimi's fortune was in his mother's name. Man. PSG star, defender. He's a dog. Speed is a 96 on FIFA. He's an animal. He's moving. He hails from Morocco. He was a star on that Moroccan team that did great in the World Cup this year. He has no properties or money under his name, as his fortune is all under his mother's name instead, in true Moroccan culture. He's estimated to be worth more than $70 million, though, and rakes in $215,000 a week, guys. Hakimi and Hiba were married in February 2020.
No comment.
What a win.
Yep.
Everything in my mama name.
This guy's a legend. He needs to teach classes.
Ooh,
he needs to teach classes.
Whatever culture the league is, we're going to adapt that.
Ooh,
we're going to adapt that.
In the rookie symposium, he needs to teach a class.
Shout out to Hakimi, boy. He
across all sports, though.
Yeah. His wife's 36 years old. He's 24.
Oh, God.
So it looked like she was trying to. Yeah. She thought she had one.
She ball fishing. She caught a shark.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Shout out to him.
Man.
Yeah, OGs in his corner.
Yeah. Even his salary, his $250,000 a week was going straight to his mom.
Oh, God.
Boy, he
legend.
But hiding asset from your spouse, anybody that's married that's listening, that is fraud, guys. Hiding assets from your wife or your spouse, significant other, it is fraud. Says the government. Your ass can go to jail for that. So just putting it out there. If you guys think about switching, doing what Hakimi, PSG star, the legend.
What he can do is legal in his country. Correct. From what you just read.
From what I was told, it is fraud in any country, any state. But gets a little murky.
He loophole in. He loophole.
Loophole hole.
He's a loophole.
Let's get out of here, man. You guys ready to start with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
hell yes, there too.
Make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you pick that out. All right, to get on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. Halftime. We talk about sports all the time at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Right. But like we did last week, we're going to give you our song of the week.
Yep.
It could be any genre, any decade, any artist. Whatever you listen to, whatever gets you going this week. Weezy, what's your song of the week this week, big dog?
This is sick for you to get.
It didn't get me going. This is what I was listening to.
What you listen to, me dog?
I was listening to Usher and R. Kelly. Same girl. That's all I listen to this week, man.
What's your favorite line?
Wait a minute. Hold on, dog. Do she got a crib? Love some Waffle House.
Yeah.
She got a beautiful one on the left side of her
R.
mouth.
Kelly ad libs, bro.
Went to Georgia Tech.
You're sick.
Works for TBS.
I'm tripping.
Hey, you bullshit.
I'm tripping.
Hey, you
Man, I can't believe this.
You're
bullshit.
right. I'm sorry. My bad. J-Ho, what's your song?
In true sick fashion, I have another sicko as well. I have Ace Hood Ride featuring Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Sick
Cause
man.
I ride.
Oh, die. Yeah.
Girl, we gon' be good. And if you ride
Yeah.
or die,
Yeah.
we gon' make it out this hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible. I need some auto-tune on that cameraman.
Even though, you know what he said.
Even though I'm in the streets, you know
That's a
exactly
one.
what I
God,
do.
that's banging.
That's banging.
Cause I stack this paper.
Yeah.
Make it. My bad. I got it.
He brought it back twice.
Yeah, all right. My pick is since Nipsey passed, my favorite rapper right now is Payroll Giovanni. His new song, Posting Less and Stacking More, is my song of the week.
We don't know that one.
Off the Ghost Mode tape.
Shout out to Payroll, though. Shout out to Payroll, though.
Payroll's my guy, man.
Shout out to Payroll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta listen to Payroll.
Even though I'm in the streets, you know exactly what I do. Cause I stack this paper. You ain't gonna
Nah,
Okay,
that's
that's like
one person. You was singing Trey Songz.
You right.
I was gonna start rapping. I was gonna be Ace Hood.
Anyway, go check out that Payroll Giovanni Ghost Mode tape. Support local artists, support independent
local.
artists.
Yeah, what are you
I just
talking
said
about?
support independent
Yeah,
artists.
local.
I
I said both. You ain't on that
Support
Grey
local
Goose.
Okay.
Man.
Support independent artists.
Do I know
Buy
you?
music.
Now you see how I feel.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going. What's the next line?
Do I know you?
One more time, baby.
Come on, man. You guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Got merch on.
For sure.
Full Sport Press Podcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
Just the T, no sip. That was at one. Second half, the 2023 NFL mock draft. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What it do?
Voice got deep, didn't it?
Yeah, it's his time. It's his time.
We're less than 1 week away from the 2023 NFL draft, so it's time to get all of our last minute projections in before the real thing gets rolling, guys. As usual, the conversation at the top of this year's draft will be dominated by quarterbacks, even if one of the storylines end up being some of the biggest names might tumble. I see a tumble happen, guys. I see a tumbling happen if they come off the bird early. So what we'll do, hand out a handful of wild card prospects, crash out through the first round. Still a few big trades, but we do this every year without trades. This year, we're only doing the first 16 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll do a pick for Jeff's 21st, 22nd pick with the Bull. I said the Bulls, the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. And then my 49ers, we don't have a pick until pick 99. And Weezy's Titans pick at 11. So we'll get through that. And also, we'll give one steal of the draft as well. All right. We're on the clock. Round one. Pick one.
White.
We have the Carolina Panthers from the Chicago Bears. Weezy. Who's the selection and why?
What do you unanimous? This is easy. Bryce Young for me. Bryce Young, you won't find too many quarterbacks this accurate. He's a little undersized, but he has the Houdini in him. He has the Johnny on the spot in him. Bryce Young played in the SEC.
Jeff.
Yeah, man. It's Bryce Young. The smear campaign happened for another quarterback. We'll talk about it a little later.
Yeah.
So I think right now it's going to be Bryce Young. Carolina's going to hedge their future on this young man. Not a bad choice between
At
the
all.
two. So, but yeah, Bryce Young is the pick.
Yep. When the Panthers sent that haul, we knew they were getting a QB1. Yeah. We just didn't know which one. They hadn't had one since Cam walked out of that door. They've been rotating quarterbacks ever since. If this draft was a month or two ago, I think it would have been Anthony Richardson as the number 1 overall pick. But as time goes along, you get a little bit more research going, recency bias happens. They're going to go Bryce Young. Yeah. It was minus 2,000 as of recording. Yeah. A month ago, it was plus 250, 300.
Yeah. So what's recency bias to happen with Bryce Young?
So in terms of the Wonderlic scores, you go into, it's not the Wonderlic anymore, it's something else. Then you go into private meetings that you have. He's just a good kid. You know, he's one of those kids that you can feel as if you can put the franchise behind. Then there's a complete smear campaign that's happening to a quarterback that we'll get to. I mean, maybe we might get to.
Hopefully we get to
in this mock draft. But his lack of ideal size, like Weezy mentioned, is the elephant in the room. It's something he's been dealing with his entire life. Yeah. It'll be a concern, but I can't think of a better player that has a complete package at quarterback 1. I don't have him as the best quarterback in this draft, just like I didn't have Trevor Lawrence as the best quarterback in the draft 2 years ago, but is another quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Here we go. Moving on to the second pick. The Houston Texans are now on the clock, Jeff. Talk to me.
Got defensive-minded coach. Going to take a defensive player. Will Anderson is off the board at number 2 for the Houston Texans. They're going to punt this year down the road, build that defense up, get your quarterback next year. Yeah. They just putting out a bad product. Yeah. And they're going to get the number 1 pick next year.
Trade your best wide receiver. Yeah. On purpose, you guys Stingley, a cornerback, the whole team.
Build the defense up.
Yeah. What you got, Weezy?
Man, I think it's smoke and mirrors right here. I think C.J. Stroud is going right here to the Texans. I think C.J. Stroud is going right here. I think behind Bryce Young, he's the can't miss. In quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I'm going C.J. Stroud.
Okay. So the talk around the league that the Texans were enamored with Bryce Young. They wanted Bryce Young. Mm-hmm. And the next person on their list is so far behind, they have to go with the best available. And like Jeff mentioned, the best available is Will Anderson. So I think if you miss out on Bryce Young, you'll pivot to an edge rusher out of Alabama and anchor that defense by DeMeco Ryans. I mean, to me, is the number 1 player on the defensive side of the ball. And I think he'll fit that DeMeco Ryans defense perfect. Yes, filling a huge need as a pass rusher, one they haven't had since J.J. Watt. So he's like that. Will Anderson, stamp that. Yeah. That's done. Number 3, the Arizona Cardinals are on the board.
I think the Arizona Cardinals take Will Anderson right here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the best player available. Yeah. They need much. Their quarterback situation is straight right. If they don't trade the pick, if their quarterback situation is straight right now, I think they go Will Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I have the Arizona Cardinals because Will Anderson goes 2. The Cardinals go with the next best edge. They go with Tyree Wilson.
Yeah.
They need help on the defensive end of the ball. This kid is going to help fill that need, give him a pass rusher off the edge. Like we said, offense is what it is. They got to be able to stop the ball, and that division is getting a lot better. So you need a guy you can plug in day 1, Tyree Wilson.
Yeah, this is the scariest pick of the draft. It can go really well. You can see Bradley Chubb, or it can go really bad with Barkevious Mingo.
Ooh, wow.
Go either way. But they have to get a defensive guy, and I think the best defensive guy on the list is not Tyree Wilson, but the safest pick at the defense position is Tyree Wilson. So I got him going, Tyree Wilson from Texas Tech. You lose J.J. Watt this offseason. They got a new head coach, Jonathan Gannon, bringing his defense. For that defense to excel, man, you're going to have to get to a guy that can get to the quarterback with just 4. And I think Wilson projects to be a day 1 pass rusher. There's a guy that's better than him on this list. It's coming up really soon. But I think they'll go with the safe pick and Tyree Wilson from Texas Tech. Okay. Right. Moving on to number 4, the Indianapolis Colts are on the clock. Jeff?
The smear campaign stops at number 4.
Wow.
And the Colts take C.J. Stroud. You get your quarterback. You had a bad year last year. You needed a QB. You need some weapons too, but you definitely needed a QB, and he's right there for you at number 4. C.J. Stroud saves the Colts franchise.
Okay.
Shit, I hope that don't happen.
What you got, Weezy?
I think the Colts take. I hope they do take. I think they take Will Levis right here.
Oh God.
They're in love with Will Levis. He did good at the Manning Academy.
Yeah.
I think Peyton Steele is in tune with the Indianapolis Colts.
Wow.
Put the word in for him. I think Will Levis goes right here.
Wow. Okay. This is my first shocker. This is a huge, huge draft for the Colts, and they've been looking for their franchise QB since Luck. I think they go Anthony Richardson right here from the Florida Gators, man.
That's the pick, though.
Yeah.
That's the pick.
Yeah. They hired NFC champion, Philadelphia Eagles coordinator, Stan Seichin. This is the thing. He had Jalen Hurts. He saw it work. That was the guy that was setting up all of these motion plays for Jalen Hurts. This is why I assume they'll go with a dual threat quarterback instead of Will Levis or CJ Stroud. So they saw the success with Hurts. Steichen, man, if he wants to replace or replicate anything that he was doing in Philadelphia, to have to start with a guy like Anthony Richardson, who I think is the most athletic quarterback that we've seen in the NBA, in the NFL in a very, very long time, maybe ever. He's just that athletic. Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, so I got AR going right there, man. Moving on to number 5, the Seattle Seahawks from the Denver Broncos are on the clock. Weezy, talk to me.
Number 5 right here. Seattle Seahawks are going Jalen Carter from Georgia. Probably won't. He's just as good as
everybody
as Will Anderson.
Yeah, he's like that.
Yeah,
he like that.
If it wasn't for that situation, no man, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a situation.
Yeah.
All right. So for everything you just said about your number 4 pick,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to raise you this part of it.
Okay.
He goes at number 5, Anthony Richardson.
Okay.
Because he gets to sit a year or 2
Mm-hmm.
and learn behind Geno, a consummate professional.
Mhm.
Also gets to learn the pro game, and his expectations aren't that high. And Seattle's at a beautiful spot to let this kid learn
I like that.
and come and play in 2 years and still on his rookie contract and take over and flourish.
Ain't bad.
Anthony Richardson at the Seattle Seahawks.
You've been praying that the Seattle Seahawks get AR.
Yeah. It makes sense.
It just makes too
It
much
just makes
sense.
sense
I
to
like
me.
that.
If you draft him, it's the only reason why he doesn't go number 1 is because I don't think day one
He's not
he's a
ready.
player.
He's not
Although I do think under the right situation, he's the best player in this draft,
Yeah. He goes.
regardless of position.
Yeah. My pick is Jalen Carter, interior defensive lineman from Georgia. I think he's the second best overall player, not named Will Anderson, in this draft. Like, he is insane, man. I believe the Seahawks will go with the best player available at this position. I don't think they can let him just go past because they need all the help that they can get. And coming off a season where they outplayed expectations, adding Carter to that defense, I think he could be a day one starter. Bobby Wagner's back. You get a full year of Jamal Adams, the president. So, yeah, man, Seattle Seahawks getting Jalen Carter from Georgia. Early, though. Earlier than I think. Next up, we have the Detroit Lions from the LA Rams. They're on the clock, Jeff. What you got?
Can't pass on this talent. Outside issues withstanding, Jalen Carter goes to the Detroit Lions to help sew up that defense. Put him with Hutchinson. I know they traded Akuda. Going to talk about that a little later. But, yeah, Jalen Carter goes here at number 6.
What you got, Weezy?
If there's no trade happens, which is gonna be some trades happen.
Yeah, no trades on our board, though.
I can see AR-15 going here to Detroit.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Same situation in Seattle, too.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see AR. 'Cause, I
That
mean,
makes sense. I ain't mad at that.
I'm mad at it, but I can see it happen.
I ain't mad at that.
But that's highly
Yeah.
unlikely. But I
Okay.
can see it.
All right. So the Lions have been as active as anyone this offseason. You get C.J. Gardner-Johnson, you get David Montgomery, Cam Sutton. But with that Dan Campbell team, he needs a lot of just nastiness, players. And I think Devin Witherspoon from Illinois is the best corner in this draft, not named Joey Porter Jr. I don't know how Joey Porter is not picked above this guy, but whatever the case may be. After moving Akuda to the Falcons earlier this year, you have a hole at the starting spot at corner. Witherspoon fits the mold for Dan Campbell's team. So I got Devin Witherspoon, Illinois, first corner coming off the board.
Is it Witherspoon or Williams?
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I wrote down Williams.
Yeah.
Same person.
Yeah, for sure. Moving on to number 7, we have the Las Vegas Raiders on the clock. Wheezy.
I want old tackle right here.
Yeah.
Paris Johnson Jr.
Yeah.
Which is a flat out monster right here.
Monster.
I like that pick.
Yeah, I like that pick. What you got, Jeff?
I got the Raiders going with Devin Witherspoon.
Okay.
First corner off the board here. Playmaker. They need that on the defensive end of the ball. Help solidify that defense, the secondary.
Yeah.
Start day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Weezy sharing picks. I got Paris Johnson Jr. going from Ohio State. You need to start winning this season or he's gone. Like, you have to protect the quarterback. Jimmy's your quarterback. If you don't have a left tackle to protect him, you have the best O tackle right here. And pick him. You just got to pick him. So, yeah, you got to get him. Johnson, solid athlete. He'll be the guy to protect Jimmy and also help out the run game. Give me Paris Johnson from Ohio State.
I like it.
Atlanta Falcons are on the clock, Jeff. Talk to me.
Christian Gonzalez, cornerback from Oregon. Pair him up with Jeff Okuda. So like up that secondary. Falcons are making the right moves this offseason. They're doing the right thing.
They are.
The only thing they betting on my guy, the young Desmond Ridder. I'm a little concerned, but he's my guy, so I got to stick with him. But other than that, they're making the right move. So they're going Christian Gonzalez here. Shut up, Jay.
Terrible. You wasting. All right, what you got, Weezy?
I got cornerback Christian Gonzalez going right here too.
Really?
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
got to see Gonzalez going early. I kind of going way later than this. Excuse me. I have Bijan Robinson going here, running back from Texas. Wholeheartedly, I believe that this guy's universally regarded as the best running back in this draft. Top tier. Will go higher than any of these mock drafts have said other than this one on my end. I think he's a comparable prospect to a top 10 guy. He's the reason that you go here because guess who Arthur Smith had before he was the head coach of the Falcons? Derrick Henry. So in turn, the reason that Derrick Henry is because Arthur Smith had him as the focal point of his offensive juggernaut in Tennessee. The reason he got this job is because of Derrick Henry. So he believes in a running back. It's a no-brainer. After all the additions that Jeff mentioned, this is the pick. Bijan, Texas.
Okay.
Right. Next pick, we have the Chicago Bears from the Carolina Panthers. Weezy. Who's the pick and why?
This pick right here, with what they already did in the offseason so far by getting the big trade from Carolina. Gotta get DJ Moore out of them. This pick right here will put them in the playoffs.
Yep.
I got them going offensive tackle right here, Peter Shronsky from Northwestern.
He's a dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He plays center, guard, tackle, whoever you want to play him on the line. To keep your boy upright.
Yeah.
This is a
You need
playoff pick right here.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree 100%. That's what I have. Skoronski, plug him in at tackle, either tackle or guard if you need to, but he can play either tackle. You got to protect your investment in Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And they have made the right moves. There's another team that's making the right moves in the NFC, young team, and Justin Fields, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I have them getting an O tackle as well, but I have Broderick Jones from Georgia going right here. Adding all those offensive weapons with DJ Moore, you signed the Titans' best guard, Nate Davis. Area still needed is tackle. You need a guy, I think he's my second highest rated tackle in this draft. Projects as a day one guy, left tackle. Protect my guy Justin Fields. I was about to say something out the way, but I'm going to hold on to that for my NFL pick. Another no-brainer pick. Yeah, I have Broderick Jones from Georgia. Moving on to number 10, we have Jeff's pick with the Philadelphia Eagles from the New Orleans Saints. Who's your pick and why?
The rich get richer in the running game. Bijan Robinson goes to the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm trying to tell you.
And the rich get richer.
You're damn right.
He crazy to think he can go in the first round, bro.
Crazy. Going top 10. Go ahead.
Whatever you listen, this kid can catch the ball in the backfield. He could give you 15 to 20 carries a game. He's like that. And you giving Jalen Hurts, your $200 million man, even more weapons. Just got to do it. Just got to pull the trigger on this one.
Go. Weezy.
I got them going tight end right here. Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah.
I like Dalton.
Dalton can play.
Go ahead, get your Jalen Hurts another safety blanket early.
Yeah. From Utah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him cook us. He cooked us first game of the season. We beat them. That was our only good win. We beat them. Yeah. I have Nolan Smith, edge from Georgia, going right here. I believe the Eagles really want Jalen Carter, but he won't be there. Yeah. He don't fall down. You go and get another Georgia Bulldog to go along with Jordan Davis that you have there and the Kobe Dean. Eagles love investing in the trenches, and Smith feels like kind of a high floor, high ceiling player that you go ahead and snag up. So Nolan Smith, edge from the University of Georgia. Weezy. The Tennessee Titans are now on the clock. Who's your pick and why?
All right. So, according to this, my old tackle's gone that we need.
Yeah.
My quarterback's gone that we need.
Yeah.
But my wide receiver's there. Jason Smith Najigba.
Yeah.
From Ohio State. Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith Najigba from Ohio State.
There you go. All right.
That's my
Why?
pick.
You need a wide receiver in the worst way.
We need a wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won though.
We need one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a guy.
Somebody stretch the field.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Shout out to
He
him.
better than the guy that y'all got for sure.
Dang.
What you got, Jeff?
Unfortunately, the Malik Willis saga ends early. Ryan Tannehill's saga ends even earlier. Well, early as well. They're going Will Levis here.
Oh
God. Will Levis is going to fall to the Tennessee Titans, and he's going to take over the reins mid-season. It's going to be eerily similar to how Tannehill took over Marcus Mariota.
Oh, I hope it lands the way that you're talking about because I don't want them to get who I have them getting. I have them getting. This is a travesty too for him to go at 11. Have C.J. Stroud going here from Ohio.
Dang, that's right. You hadn't got C.J. Stroud.
Man, complete mockery of the entire process. Now he's the best quarterback prospect in the draft. Like smear campaign, very similar to what Justin Fields went through. He went at 11, and he was the best quarterback in that draft class. You're going here being disrespected, all type of smear campaigns. But the only reason that he wasn't taken at 2 is because his agent represented Deshaun Watson. He's not going back to Houston and dealing with that again. So, yeah, that'll never happen. He'll land on his feet in Tennessee, able to watch behind a shit quarterback, start in 2024. Win for Tennessee, a loss for me because Tennessee's not going to be nice to C.J. Stroud.
He's instantly the second
If that happens, if he falls past that, we're going to make a trade to go get him if he falls. But the only thing about it, if we make a trade, I'm afraid that Derrick Henry's gone.
Yeah. Y'all ain't going to trade your cornerstone people back-to-back drafts. It's not going to happen. Nope. Won't do it.
Here's the thing. If they get C.J. Stroud, he instantly becomes the second best Titan, not Oiler, Titan quarterback off the gate.
Yeah.
After Steve. He's better than Jake Locker.
Yeah.
He's better than Mariota.
Yeah, you got to let him play first. You got to let him play first.
All right. I tell you what, I like him. I like him over anybody else. Not named Steve McNair.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
Poor kid. He ain't got nobody to throw to, man.
When?
Mariota didn't do a thing. He didn't do a thing.
Vince did his thing for
more than him. Yeah. Moving on to number 12, we have the Houston Texans from the Cleveland Browns on the clock. Jeff.
Defensive coach. All defense first round. Here's where Nolan Smith goes on the other side of the edge.
Okay.
They ready to roll on defense.
Yeah.
Worry about offense in the later rounds
if
I'm the Texans. But right now, I'm sewing up my defense, and we go get our quarterback next year, like I said.
Okay. Weezy?
See, they get best of both worlds. I had them taking C.J. Stroud at number 2, and I had them coming right back taking Tyree Wilson, number 11.
Okay. It's for all the same reasons. Yeah.
I hope that don't happen because that happens, that might make them best team in the division.
I have the opposite. I had them getting Tyree Wilson, and now I have them getting their quarterback of the future, Will Levis from Kentucky. Passing on quarterback at 2, you go to get your signal caller at 12. Solid combo traits, throws hella picks, pro-style offense. He played in college at Kentucky, experience. But, yeah, I mean, it's the best case scenario for Houston. You get a cornerstone like Anderson at 2, and then you roll down to 12, and you get your quarterback of the future. I guess that's something, a good day for day one in Houston. Yeah, all right. Next pick, we have the New York Jets. They are now on the clock. Weezy, who's your pick and why?
Why not go get corner right here, Joey Porter Jr., to go outside Sauce?
Ooh, I like what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, because here, the offensive line is set.
No.
They could use another one.
No, they there. I'm gonna tell you why. But yeah, I see what you're saying though.
I like the pick though.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. What you got, Joe?
I like to pick Weezy. I'm going Broderick Jones here from Georgia. Protect the old man if the old man ever gets there.
He'll get there.
Whenever he gets there, you gotta protect him.
Yeah.
And this kid can help you protect if he's going. We're not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know.
It's the draft. It's the draft. Yeah, it's the draft.
Yeah, he's got to make it. Yeah.
I have Peter Skoronski going here from Northwestern.
I like it.
You need offensive line help. They do have people at offensive linemen. They have Dwayne Brown, but he turns 38 this year.
Yeah.
You have Fant and Obenyegi. They're both free agents. Then on top of that, Mekhi Becton and Elijah Vera Tucker both had season-ending injuries for 2022. So lunch pail player, like you guys mentioned earlier, would offer a team some solid flexibility to play at a lot of different positions on the offensive line for the foreseeable future. and can, keep somebody upright by the name of Aaron Rodgers. Kind of similar to what the Bucks did when they got Tristan Wirfs for Tom Brady. Yes, sir. Next pick, we have the New England Patriots. They're now on the clock. Talk to me, Jeff.
Going another lineman. Him going Darnell Wright, Tennessee.
Okay.
Patriots need a lot.
They do.
Need a lot. But I think they're gonna make some moves on draft night. That's gonna shock the world. They're gonna make a very Bill Belichick-esque pick with this tackle here, Darnell Wright.
Okay. What you got? Weezy.
I got Broderick Jones going right here.
Okay.
Old tackle. But they're gonna try to make a trade. They're gonna try to make a trade to get rid of their quarterback too.
Oh, they have to. They have to get rid of him. He's done.
But they can't get rid of him. Might protect him, and make him look good with Broderick Jones.
Zappy.
Brady's happy. My pick is Lucas Van Ness, Iowa. Trying to predict the Patriots, man, always a tall task, but they're notorious for staying the course, true to their board no matter what. And this guy out of Iowa is raw, but very high upside guy to put alongside Matthew Judon on that roster. Need to develop a little bit more discipline, an extra move like we mentioned a couple of episodes ago, but he could be an anchor for that defensive line. Lucas Van Ness, Iowa. Weezy. Green Bay Packers are now on the clock. Who you got?
Darnell Wright from Tennessee, old lineman. Protect Jordan Love, which I don't think Jordan Love is as bad as people think he is either.
You're not.
I got Darnell Wright going right here, Tennessee.
Jeff.
I'm going the other way with this. Give Jordan Love a weapon.
Sure.
Jackson, he needs another one.
He needs
as many as you can find. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
So
Right here.
the irony of that, the time that they get rid of Aaron Rodgers, they finally get a wide receiver in the first round, which is something they've never done while he was there. That makes sense. My pick, though, is a target, though. It's Michael Mayer, tight end from Notre Dame. Lines up well for the Packers. More than a luxury pick for Jordan Love. It's a safety blanket. He's going to be there. Needs that. Invested well in wide receivers when Aaron Rodgers is there. Yeah, right. They didn't. So, with Robert Tonyan leaving for the Bears in free agency, complete tight end to get there as a safety blanket for Jordan Love. And the last pick of the FSP mock draft, 16, we have the Washington Commanders. Jeff?
Defense gets better. Secondary gets strong. Joy Porter Jr. for the Commanders.
The best cornerback in the draft. Weezy?
I got Lucas Van Ness from Iowa going right here.
Yeah. And I have Joey Porter Jr. going here as well. His pedigree is not only the part of this. They didn't throw his way. People are mad about the one pick he had all year. They just didn't throw his damn way. Rangy, simply, man, just stingy in coverage. I'm blessed to get a 6'3" corner every draft like this. He's the one.
Cameraman?
Who's you remind you of, Joe?
Cameraman? That's his man.
Oh, that's my guy.
Who's you remind you of?
On the high end?
High end.
Patrick Surtain Jr.
I was going to say Jalen.
Yeah, he played. Yeah.
I like Jalen.
Yeah. We already did that.
We already did that.
He did say that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but Joey Porter Jr., Penn State, man, he's the guy. All right, Jeff, you guys have a pick. What is it, 22 or 21?
24.
24.
Yeah.
All right. So the pick for the Bills, you guys on the clock. What you got?
We're going to Pittsburgh. Young Kalijah. Kansas, excuse me.
Yeah.
We're going to take him. We need defensive line help.
Let's say all of them.
Yeah, we need this. Hear what I'm saying, though, bro? We need defensive line help. We got, we need defensive line help.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a player.
Can help y'all.
We need a player. And all of us just there as an insurance bucket. But this guy's going to come in day one starting for us. We need him.
All right.
He falls to us, and we need him.
Okay. So we don't have a pick until pick 99 in the third round. And I have us picking Rajon Wright, cornerback from Oregon State. If you guys aren't familiar, he was the cornerback from Last Chance U from the last football season that they did there. 6'2" corner with length, kind of similar to Charvarius Ward, who played really well for us, played press man. Hope we get this guy because he is a really, really good corner. His brother plays for the Dallas Cowboys right now. So yeah.
I think y'all make a trade in the second round to get the second round pick.
To get who?
I think y'all make a trade in the second round just to get a pick in the second round.
Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah. But yeah, if we don't, Rajon Wright will be there. All right, steal of the draft, Weezy. Give me your steal of the draft.
I had two, but I'm gonna go with one, right?
Okay.
Wide receiver from Ole Miss, Jonathan Mingo.
Okay.
Steal 6'3".
Ole Miss wide receivers get you. You love Elijah Moore. Hey, that was your guy. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, man.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Okay.
I like this guy.
Okay. Jeff?
There's 5 quarterbacks that we are talking about in this draft. And whoever gets this 5th one, I believe it's going to be the Minnesota Vikings. Whoever gets Hendon Hooker. As long as you have a quarterback in front of him where he can sit behind for a year to get that injury together, or maybe 2, you got a star.
I think so.
You got an adult.
Yeah.
You got a leader. And Hendon Hooker's the steal of the draft.
Hendon Hooker, man.
I don't-
Team
I could-
CP3 fame, basketball player.
Because I think if he don't hurt himself, he's going first round.
He's going first round.
He might still go first round.
Yeah.
He's not going first round.
But you're gonna wind up with him in a good situation where he can sit behind somebody.
Yeah.
Hendon Hooker is gonna be the steal.
My steal of the draft is Isaiah Land, edge rusher from FAMU.
Okay.
Florida A&M prospect. Killed it senior day. Wasn't afforded the chance to play in their money game against UNC because there was some compliance issues on behalf of FAMU. Wasn't eligible to play in that game, so it stole a chance for him to actually shine against the big boys. But he did right by himself in senior day in that Senior Bowl, and did just you kind of get the chance to kind of see a player like this. You're like, okay, he can actually really play.
He
So
can compete.
yeah, I'm telling you what, man. I know we only had one, but I really got another guy. But I'll keep it to myself. But he's gonna be good. I got another guy running back. Anybody else got anybody else who want to?
Go ahead.
No. You had to. Go ahead. You can go first.
I'm going to running back from Gibbs from Alabama.
Jamari Gibbs.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
He good.
That's a
I
good
got a
pick.
running back too. Remember Sean Tucker from Syracuse. Yeah. They had a big Heisman thing about him at the beginning
before
of
they
the
lost it.
year.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, he was up for the Heisman. It was him and Bijan, the
Yeah.
best 2 running backs in the country. Now he's slipping. He's Tony Pollard-ish, dog. He can play. Sean Tucker, remember that name from Syracuse. But Isaiah Land, though, I'm telling you, he's going to be on my Madden team. I'm excited about that.
Gibbs
you
is
already
going
set
to
it up.
Buffalo.
Huh?
Jameer
Gibbs.
Gibbs is going to Buffalo.
Jameer Gibbs. You think so?
Yeah.
You hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah, you hope so.
But you got the running back you wanted last year. You wanted him. You got him.
Who I wanted last year? I didn't want Cook last year. I wanted Brees Hall last year.
He wanted Brees Hall.
I wanted Brees Hall last year.
Yeah. And that is our mock draft.
Yes, sir.
Not as extensive as we went last year, going all the way through the first 31 picks.
He's blessed in the city. I'm sorry. I'm going to get fined for that one. Let me get it.
You know what I'm saying? Got to get the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people needed to know
what they want.
They need to know this.
Yeah.
And we was the pod that was doing a full mock draft. Then they said, well, we want to do a full mock. We want to do a full mock.
We did good. I think we did good.
We can write up a full mock. We can submit a full mock for the social
Here
medias.
we go. Yeah, nah.
All right, we can submit
I'm
a
trying
full
to keep
mock.
shit going. Yeah. And then when I say names, when I say names, now when I say names, you said no, you don't. You be like, come on, Jay. What are you
It don't matter
doing?
either we're here now or here Wednesday night or on the phone. either here
He
now.
broke the fourth wall.
Fourth wall has been
He's
broken.
breaking the fourth wall, dog.
I broke code.
Yeah, man.
Big Jim.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
Big Jim on that.
So here's some questions, man. Throughout the week at Full Sport Press, don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Yeah.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman. That's cameraman. Yeah. It's your ass. The Revolution will be podcast. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.